Hello everyone, Justin from Out of the Basement here, and this month for our Blu-ray update, Nate and I are doing separate videos due to the coronavirus, COVID-19, and our state's respective lockdown order. His is going to go live first, April 1st, so if you haven't seen that one yet, go ahead and check it out, and now here is mine. My picks are shown off in the order that I got them, so here we go. My first few pickups are from a disc replay vlog trip that we did when we visited like 5 different disc replays in the state of Illinois along with some other stores. I've been wanting to get into Scream Factory, and the last few years I've just been trying to take a deeper dive into horror. So I picked up some essential Scream Factories first. First one being Sleepaway Camp. These are all unfortunately mostly without the slip because they're such old releases. So we have Sleepaway Camp. Black Christmas, which I'm super excited to check out. The Burning, which I have since watched, and I really enjoyed it. It's nice. I think it's from 1981. Some pretty good gore in here. I'm glad I picked it up. It's a nice, kind of stereotypical summer camp slasher, but the summer camp actually has kids. I'm looking at you, Friday the 13th. Return of the Living Dead Part 2, because I got Part 1 last month, so why not get Part 2? I finally found the 4K of the original classic Pet Sematary, which I've been on the lookout for a while now. Super happy to pick this one up. I've been interested in watching the original ever since being just really disappointed by the remake. Of course, comes with the slip. Nice, clean 4K slip. Goodbye. Up next, we have The Cabin in the Woods with the lenticular slip cover. This is a great film. This is like basically a case study of horror. Breaks down the genre. It's a really great time. I really do enjoy this movie. I loved it even more during my second watch here. Continuing with the disc replay trip pickups from Illinois, we have The Fly by David Cronenberg. I have seen the Criterion Blu-ray of Videodrome by David Cronenberg, and I absolutely loved it. So I'm super excited to check out The Fly. It has Jeff Goldblum in it. I am looking to get Scanners next. I hear it's not as good as Videodrome, but it does have a Criterion, so I am on the lookout for Scanners. Next up is a Harmony Korine film, The Beach Bum, with Matthew McConaughey and others, of course, with the slip. Can't believe I found this with the slip. The only other Harmony Korine film I've seen is Gummo, which is basically just a white trash movie, but I still somehow kind of liked it, so I'm definitely interested to check out The Beach Bum. Next up is a film I've been looking for a super long time. It's a documentary, actually, about my favorite punk band, Descendants. It's called The Filmage, the story of Descendants / All. I've been looking for this Blu-ray for a super long time. Was not going to find it anywhere, but we randomly found it at one of the disc replays we went to. This is still part of that disc replay vlog. This was actually the last pickup of that whole trip that we took. This is a gem for me. Can't wait to actually sit down and watch it, of course. But yeah, it's just very special because I've been looking for this Blu-ray for a super long time. Alright, up next we have Cashing Out on Blu-ray. This is a film that was written, directed, edited, etc. by my good buddy, friend of the channel, Alex Rednozelak. Used to work with him. I appear as an extra. If you haven't seen, we've done a review on this film on the channel, but if you didn't see that, I actually appear as a credited extra. And one of the best things about it is, I don't know if you can see it right there, but there is an Out of the Basement quote on the chip. Right here it says gripping. It's actually a fun little meme on there. But I did knock something off my life bucket list, which is appear in the credits of a feature film. This was released in a theater chain across a plethora of states, actually. So very cool that this has a Blu-ray release. Of course, I wanted to pick it up. Where's the slip? All joking aside, if you guys want to check this out, maybe if you have a keen eye, you could find me. It's available on Amazon, VOD, yada yada. I'll include some sort of link. Shreddy, send me a link, and I'll put it in the description. But that is my pick, Cashing Out. Next is an Amazon purchase, From Beyond, by director Stuart Gordon, who actually just passed away a few days ago now. Super sad to hear. Love Reanimator. This was actually the second Stuart Gordon film I've seen. I think up next for me is Castle Freak, but I really enjoyed From Beyond. This is the Scream Factory, of course, without the slip, because it was just from Amazon and it's been out for a while. You know, Jeffrey Combs, Barbara Crampton. It was a great zany time. I enjoyed it. Nate recently acquired a copy of this film for cheap with the slip, so he gave me his old copy of Leatherface. I love the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and the only sequel really worth anything, at least in my opinion, from what I've seen. I haven't seen every single one of the sequels, but it is Leatherface. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, the Michael Bay one, it isn't that bad. It's surprisingly not that bad for a modern horror remake, but still, I think Leatherface is the only Texas Chainsaw Massacre sequel that I actually really enjoyed. So here it is without the slip, because I'll take a free Blu-ray. I'll take a free Blu-ray, and my brother is always looking out for me whenever he gets the slip. I personally, I do go out of my way to get the slip, but not as hardcore as Nate and Bucky are about doing it. I mean, a free Blu-ray is a free Blu-ray, so here is Leatherface. This is my one Arrow Video pickup of the month, Alice Sweet Alice. This is a recommendation from Nate. I got this from one of my local disc replays with the slip, an Arrow Video with the slip. This is easily the most high quality, durable slip that I have ever gotten. It's matte, and it's just really durable cardboard. I mean, paper, cardboard, whatever. It's just super high quality. Definitely the highest quality slip cover that I have seen. So, yeah, Alice Sweet Alice. I consider myself so lucky that I got to see this film in theaters, and that is Uncut Gems. Absolutely love this film by the Safdie brothers. A24, of course, we're big A24 fans. It's a pretty clean slip. However, this kind of metallic text, you can tell that is the layer beneath the matted black. So near the bottom, it'll start chipping away, and you'll see that silver of the text, which I'm not really a fan of, but it is a cool looking slip, of course. And if you have not seen this film, I would definitely recommend it. It was so refreshing to see Adam Sandler in a really, really good movie. He definitely deserved an Oscar nomination, in my opinion. Snub! And lastly, last month I got Casino Royale on 4K with the slip, and now this month I have Skyfall, my second favorite James Bond movie, on 4K with the slip. This was actually from a local disc replay as well, and they had it for a very good price, because I love Skyfall, but I didn't want to pay the full price from regular stores like Walmart, Meijer, Target, whatever, Best Buy. But Casino Royale was worth it, because Casino Royale is one of my favorite films of all time. But Skyfall is a pretty good James Bond film as well. It's pretty much the only other good one out of the Daniel Craig Bond films. I did not really like Quantum of Solace or Spectre. I'm curious to see the new one, No Time to Die, I think it's called. But that, of course, has been pushed back due to COVID-19. So I'll take what I can get in the meantime. But that is it, guys. You know, Respectable Stack J-Rick made a return. I went pretty hard this month. Most of these pickups were before the corona-apocalypse and, all these states going on lockdown, and I haven't really left the house, taken a couple weeks off of work. So what better thing to do than make some content? Like I said, Nate's video will already be live by the time this one goes up. Probably do it back-to-back, one day and then the next day. So if you haven't seen his video and you'd like to see that, of course, check that out. But that was mine. Let me know in the comments down below what Blu-rays you guys picked up this month. And like I said, I've been Justin from Out of the Basement, and we will see you guys in the next video.